Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's a Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. A happy day, period. I am so happy to be here. I feel like I've already had a very tumultuous week, and I feel like this is a really good space for me to relax, to blow off some steam. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now that I can take a break from my real life and chat with you guys for a little bit. So let's get the live stream started. Let's get the chat up. Hi, MOP. How are you? Hey, Dollar Bob. How are you? Hey, Michael. What's going on? You're on time for once. I appreciate that, MOP. Like the stream if you have not liked the stream yet. For those that are new, that are already filing in, these are my office hours. We chit chat about a variety of topics. Whatever your heart desires, we could talk about it. The conversations here in my office hours revolve 100% around your comments, your commentary, and your questions. So, if you have any questions for me, consider these live streams to be open ended, ask me anythings every night, okay? Hey Madison Rose, what's going on? How are you, Maddie? Is that the up to date link? Listen, I think so. Oh yeah, I did change it. It is up to date. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate it so much. Discord is pinned, guys. The Discord channel is pinned. If you want to be a part of the community on a deeper level, on a more intimate level, I highly recommend that you join the Discord channel, okay? It is in the pinned comment below if you're on mobile, above if you are on PC. Okay? So what's going on? How's everyone's week going so far? What's the tea? Tell me what's going on. How was your morning run? Michael, it was okay. It was okay. I didn't do the full 6 miles that I wanted. Okay, so let's get into it, Michael. Let's get into why this week has been pretty atrocious. Let me just bitch and complain and get the negative energy out at the very beginning so that we can have a lovely evening together. So I traveled home to Toledo, and I don't know what it is about going home to Toledo, but it's typically stress. It's not typically a restful time when I go home because there's a lot of things that I just have to do. I don't really feel like I have a lot of choices because I am busy taking care of my family, which is my choice to take care of them, but it's like one of obligation, not one of fun and pleasure. I'm not like whenever I go home to Toledo, I'm not like on a fucking vacation. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like oh ha ha he he. Like no, it's exhausting. It's going from here to there. There's arguing. There's just a whole bunch of shit. Okay. People are always mad. No matter what I do, there's always an instance where somebody in my family is mad at me. Like no matter what I do, and I really don't give a fuck. They have to just get over it. But there's always an instance where someone is mad at me. So, whatever. It's a personal problem. So that happened. So when I got back home to Columbus, I was already kind of like overwhelmed for the week because I don't get any work or I'm not able to kind of, prepare for the week when I'm in Toledo. So I was already at somewhat of a disadvantage going into the week. And then I just like so many assignments was piled on. I forgot about a couple things. And then I got sick on Tuesday. I was terribly sick on Tuesday. I think I had like a 24-hour bug or flu or virus or something because I was nauseous all day. I threw up once that afternoon. And so last night I just slept. But again, I didn't do anything Tuesday night, really. I kind of just did nothing. I dealt with a bit of drama on my Discord channel, and that was it. And that was like fucking exhausting and ridiculous. But but anyway, it's just been a week. It's just been a week. And we still have 2 more days. There's still 2 more days. It's only Wednesday night. So pray for me. Oh, Michael, and I missed my long run last weekend. Last Saturday, I was supposed to do my long run. I didn't do it. I didn't do the makeup on Sunday, didn't do the makeup on Monday, and so I have officially missed my first run. So, pretty disappointed in that, but I think I'll be fine. Cho, what if the zombie apocalypse was real? I streamed earlier today about that. What if the zombie apocalypse was real? I think I would be okay. I think I can be a very resourceful person when I need to be. Um, and I know how to detach from people when I need to. So I wouldn't have any problem chopping a motherfucker's head off. You know, if they were my friend and now they're a zombie, you gotta go. The head has to go. Do you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't feel like, the emotional like turmoil of, oh my god, but he's my bestie, but he's a zombie. Like, no, girl, stop. It's either you or me, and I'm always gonna choose me. So I think I would be okay. It would still be traumatic, obviously. I wouldn't be the most comfortable person, living in the zombie apocalypse. I got some news about my divorce. I have a court date to determine temporary custody and support Friday. Like child support? Is that what you mean? Wait, I don't understand, Dollar Bob. So you'll get temporary custody and child support, or what? I don't know what that means. Ask someone that does not have children. Thank God I have my makeover at Altar tomorrow. I am seriously worried about it in hopes that she doesn't try and destroy me. Well, do all you can to prevent that. A splinter, best take the week off to be safe. I didn't get a splinter this time. Otherwise, I would, DJ. You know me and splinters. I totally break down when I get splinters. They are quite literally a level of hell. It's like the seventh circle of hell, getting a splinter. And the sixth level of hell is licking envelopes for an eternity. Imagine licking an envelope over and over and over and over again, just like licking envelopes. That's the sixth level of hell for sure, 100%. Madison, can't wait for the weekend. What do you have planned, Madison? What do you have planned for the weekend? Are you doing anything special, or are you just relaxing? Oh my God, enable all chat. Period. Thank you, DJ, for the reminder. You answer my next question. Would you stay by yourself or be in a group? Well, it depends. I am definitely a social creature, and I do work extremely well in team environments. That being said, the zombie apocalypse, um, I don't know. I think I would definitely be in a group. I work extremely well in groups in team environments. And I'm a very social creature, very extroverted. I know how to work a room and I know how to create allies. That's how I've become so successful in my life is through my relationships. So I think I would be able to leverage that ability during the zombie apocalypse. Cheap envelopes use glue from Amazon rainforest that contains tiny little eggs of worms that grow in your tongue if you get a paper cut from the envelope. Well, luckily for myself, DJ, I refuse to lick envelopes. I don't lick envelopes. I haven't licked an envelope for years because I detest licking envelopes. But that is some crazy lore about envelopes. That's some crazy envelope lore. Tiny worm eggs that grow on your tongue. Oh my god. Oh, it's temporary custody of your children, and she will be awarded temporary alimony and child support. Apparently, this is where she can and will pull out her claws. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, alimony is to be expected. If you've been married for a long time, that makes sense. Especially if you were the main financial contributor of your marriage, that makes sense. And child support also makes sense. But it's just, I don't know. The numbers have to make sense, you know? Hopefully you've got a good lawyer. How much thinly sliced kangaroo dick meat do you put on your Ritz? I don't put any because I don't eat meat. Shasta McLovin. I'm pescatarian, so I eat fish, which is considered meat, but I think that people have a differentiation between fish and things like chicken, turkey, beef, pork. But no, I don't eat kangaroo dick meat. How does it taste? I do have a good lawyer. I have a cell phone number. Well, I would hope you would have this number. Yeah. I don't think fish have dicks. Unless you're talking about fish sticks, I love a good fish stick. I guess that's a fish stick. So, yes, the answer is yes, I do love fish sticks. Good question. Chef McLovin, good question. Yeah, Dollar Bob, good luck with that. Um, Hopefully, it all works out in your favor. You got to focus really hard on your financial health and well being. So I know a lot of men can sometimes become devastated from the alimony and the child support payments. But luckily, you only have, I mean, don't you have, you only have one underage child, right? You have an adult child now, right? Isn't she 18? So thankfully, you'd only have to pay child support for one of them. What you call a cell phone, we call a mobile phone. It's amazing what little head can do. 17 and 8. You gave your lawyer head? Wait, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is getting a little messy. Hopefully he's not charging you by the hour. He's charging you by the load. What is going on? Child, I mean, listen, work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. You're a black conservative, you gay as hell. Well, I do like to suck dick. So you are right. I am gay as hell. You are correct, ENTJ. You're 100% correct. I am very gay as hell. Good observation. What else are you observing these days? With an IQ like that, I'm very interested in what other observations you have. You benefited from liberal policies. Which liberal policies have I benefited from, ENTJ? This is going to be an interesting conversation. What can you name some liberal policies I have benefited from? Oh, I love. Oh, I'm kind of like I'm like I'm really tickled. I'm really tickled now. This is going somewhere, guys. I love when you guys come up with fan theories. I love a good fan theory. I love a fan theory. Hey Autist, what's going on? I like to suck as well. Yeah, we love Dick here. I definitely loved it. Yes, Queen. Are bald guys ugly? No, I love a bald guy. I love a bald guy. Who doesn't like bald guys? Most guys as they age are bald. ENTJ, what liberal policies have I benefited from? This must be a good explanation because he still hasn't responded yet. I'm really interested to hear. I'm interested to hear. Hmm. Civil rights? Okay. Gay marriage? I'm not married. Eventually you will be. I'm not planning on getting married. We've talked about this before on the channel about why my partner and I are not getting married. As a hairdresser, I can never be with a bald guy. Really? You don't got a nasty hair piece you could give him? I feel like as a hairdresser, you could have a nasty hair piece you could give him. You could get really. I feel like with a bald person, you can get super creative. Do you know what I mean? Because you have a blank canvas, right? It doesn't make sense. But getting married, why not? I think marriage is a good thing. I think a lot of people get married that shouldn't get married, though. That's part of the problem. Do you like white chocolate? Not as much. I used to like white chocolate as a kid, but um, it just feels very artificial to me today. I used to love the Hershey's white chocolate version with like the cookies and cream. Oh my god! Um, when I tell you, incredible, incredible. But I'm not into white chocolate these days. I'm more of a dark chocolate guy for the antioxidants. You sound extremely high maintenance, Michael. Voting Rights Act. I love bald men. Come on, all these were liberal policies. I mean, sure, they're civil rights. Yeah, they benefited me. I'm not exactly sure what your point is, though. Exactly. Are you saying that only liberal policies are positive for society? Is that what you're saying? Expand on this. Mixed. I'm not. I just like guys with hair. The longer, the better. Well, yeah. I was just talking to someone, Michael, about how long hair is in. People love a guy with long hair. I know a guy that has very, very long hair. You love white chocolate. Do you like hugs? The white chocolate, milk chocolate kisses candy. I had never tried those. Dark chocolate is gross. I don't think so. I think it is perhaps an acquired taste, but yeah. I wonder who that is with the long hair. I don't know. Take a good guess. I have long hair and a beard and a long beard. Dubai chocolate is a scam. Listen, let's talk about it. I love Dubai chocolate. Will I ever buy it again? No. But did I love and enjoy my experience? I did. I loved it so much. It was so decadent. The pistachio cream, it kind of reminded me of baklava with chocolate. That's what, and you guys know, my favorite dessert is baklava. It kind of reminded me of baklava with chocolate. I loved it so much. But at $20, I don't know. Dark chocolate is bitter. Well, yeah, it is. Do you like mullets? I don't like mullets, except for Halloween parties. So, will you ever show your man on your channel? No. What is baklava? Baklava is a Middle Eastern dessert that has like phyllo dough, like very thin, 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 crispy phyllo dough. And then in between each layer, you have like different things like nuts, typically pistachios. And then you have like um, honey, like a honey spread. Sometimes they put like walnuts, different types of nuts, walnuts, pistachios, honey, like a honey spread. And then you have these thin, flaky layers of dough. It is so decadent. It's so good. It's so light. It's so crispy. It's so flavorful. It's so sweet. I love it so much. It's my favorite dessert for a reason. Baklava. Get it at your nearest Middle Eastern grocery store or bakery or restaurant. Um, my husband is obsessed with baklava because he has good taste. First of all, he's married to you. First of all. So he has great taste. So, of course, he also loves baklava. I hate Dubai chocolate. It was like eating sand. That pistachio filling with all that crispy shit in it. Am I thinking of the right candy? You are, and I love it so much. I thought the crispy shit in it was decadent, very decadent. Baklava is Turkish. Well, I'm not the police on the origins of baklava. I just know that it's a Middle Eastern delicacy. Whether you're going to a Jewish establishment or another Arab nation, um, yes, it's from the Middle East. Whether it's Turkey or not, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's Turkish though. I do want to say that it's Turkish, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it is because I don't know. Honestly, truly, I don't know. Baklava's my fave too. I'll make myself sick eating too much baklava. Yeah, I've done it before. Been there, done that. Last time I was in Miami Beach, I went to Lincoln Mall. For those that have been to Miami Beach and you've gone to the mall, it's so beautiful. The outdoor mall, it's so gorgeous. It's so fun. It's so lively. It's so safe. I love it so much. But the last time I was there, I went to a baklava store. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now. And this is why I need to stop talking shit and actually get this shit done. But if I was on a horizontal stream right now, I would be showing you guys me looking up this restaurant, Baklava Lincoln Mall, Miami Beach. And here it is. And here it is. Ozma Lizandula. I cannot say that word. I can't say that word. I can't even say the word. But here it is. If you're ever in Miami Beach, go to there. They have at least 50 different varieties of baklava. It is so incredible. The staff is always incredible, amazing, kind, generous, and everything I've tried there has been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's at Lincoln Mall in Miami Beach. It's the big mall, the popular mall in Miami Beach. Um, it's great. It's really great. So highly recommend that place in Miami Beach. Go there if you happen to be there. I do dirty things for cheesecake or profiteroles. I'm not into cheesecake. I feel like cheesecake is a little bit too indulgent for me. Like it's heavy. Like cheesecake makes me feel heavy and big bad. I feel like anytime I eat a piece of cheesecake, I add 15 pounds. Do you know what I mean? Baklava, I don't feel that way. And what is the other thing you mentioned, DJ? Profiteroles? That sounds delicious. Where can I buy it? I live in Georgia, so not many Middle Eastern places. Is there a frozen brand or something that you know of? No. I've never eaten frozen baklava before in my entire life. I have no idea. It comes from lots of countries. Netherlands has excellent chocolate. It originates from Turkey, correct? Belgian chocolate is amazing. Just wanted to stop in and say, keep doing you, man. Thank you, Addison. I appreciate you. Netherlands has excellent dairy also. I wonder what fresh baklava is like. Mm, you got to get hip to it, Basil. Tiffany, you got it. Profiterole. Profiterole. You've got to get fresh. You got to go to a Middle Eastern restaurant of some sort where you can get fresh baklava. Your life will be changed forever. I feel like every city has baklava. So just go to your nearest city, and I'm sure you'll be able to find a good piece of baklava somewhere. I've made baklava from scratch. It's not as hard as you think, but time consuming. Well, yeah, I mean when you look at it, it looks like a highly complex dessert, and I think that, like you mentioned, Nathan, it's just or no, Michael, as you mentioned it, it's just kind of like one of those things that's time consuming, and that's what makes it look more complicated than what it really is. Cheesecake is amazing. That's awesome. It's not for me, but I know it's really popular. I eat cheesecake until I'm physically ill. In the USA, profiteroles are called cream puff, which sounds for. Oh, I'll have it a cream puff before. I think they're overrated. I think cream puffs are overrated. I don't know. There's a very popular restaurant that I go to for brunch. It's the best place to get brunch here in Columbus. Has the best patio in Columbus. Not even close. You can't compare where you don't compete. No one's competing with this restaurant when it comes to their patio seating. And they have these famous cream puffs here in Columbus. Um, and they're good. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good. They're not bad. Oh, I have tea. I have tea. I have ginger tea. Oh my god, I have ginger tea with honey, and I put a cinnamon stick. Look, I put a cinnamon stick in here. Put a whole cinnamon stick. I'm so excited, and because my ember mug. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Because my ember mug keeps the drink hot for hours, it is going to continue to have that cinnamon heat it up and have the flavor from the cinnamon bark to come out into the tea mixture. I'm so excited. Oh, I put a squeeze of lemon in there too. Let me pour my tea. I don't know what we're talking about, but let me pour my tea. I'm getting very excited now. Hmm. Okay. Wait. Hmm. Okay. I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be so tasty, guys. It is a ginger tea, so purely ginger, like ginger on top of ginger on top of ginger. And then I put a squeeze of a lemon, half a lemon, a small lemon. And then I did that cinnamon stick is in there. And then I did about a couple tablespoons of honey for the whole French press because I did a whole pot of it. So, and again, it looks so light because of the lemon juice. The acidity in there has turned the color to be very light and refreshing. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that. Hey D Mula, what's going on? I love me a good cream puff. There's an old dessert called Baked Alaska. It's my favorite. Baked Alaska or Aslaska. What is that? Soful Sofoyatel? Is that Italian? Oh, this is interesting. I'm googling all this stuff now. I'm googling all this stuff. Ooh, the Sofitel looks really good, but it looks kind of like a cream puff. How's my favorite gay guru doing? Hey, Samo Uzumaki. How are you? The one thing I love about Italian desserts is how light they tend to be. I do like a light dessert, right? So I love a good cannoli. I love a good cannoli. A good cannoli is good. I love a good cannoli. What else is it that I like? I think this is Italian. Creme brulee. Is creme brulee Italian or is it French? I think it's Italian. Creme brulee. It's either French or Italian. But anyway, I like creme brulee is my second favorite dessert after baklava. And because it is light, refreshing, airy, again, it doesn't make you feel like you've just added 15 pounds to your ass, right? Um, you're able to satisfy the sweet tooth without feeling overly indulgent, right? So I love a creme brulee, but I don't know if it's Italian or French. It may be French. It's fine. But other Italian desserts tend to be. It reminds me of creme brulee, like very light, airy, things of that nature. Samo, I'm doing really well, by the way. I'm doing very well. We're talking about desserts tonight. Tonight, we're talking about our favorite desserts. What are your favorite desserts? Why have you guys not liked the stream, by the way? Nathan Hazelhurst, Michael, Tiffany, Madison Rose, D Mula, Samo. Have you guys all liked the stream? What's going on? Um, I like a good peach cobbler. I love a good peach cobbler. I love a peach cobbler. So my family, my cousins, the Lasons, I love my cousins. But my cousin Kendall makes an excellent peach cobbler. In fact, he makes all different types of cobblers. I've always, maybe because I'm black, but I've always preferred cobblers to pie. I don't know. It's like it has its own vibe. Kendall used to make blueberry cobblers, blueberry peach cobblers. Like name a fruit, he's made a cobbler out of it. It's so good. I haven't had cobbler in a long time. I kind of want cobbler now. I kind of want cobbler now. Hmm. Um, it's from France. Okay, guys. Hey man, just chilling. What up? I forgot to like it. Don't forget, like the stream. Micah was first to like. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, I'm a subscriber. Well, being a subscriber is not enough. You got to like the stream too. You got to like it too. Cobbler is way better than pie. Tiffany, you're not a liar. You're totally correct. Cobbler is way better than pie. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's not even a competition. They're in different lanes. Where do you fall in sweet potato versus pumpkin pie? I'm all the way sweet potato pie. Well, I don't understand why you would have pumpkin pie when sweet potato pie exists. Sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie is like honeydew and cantaloupe. Why would you eat cantaloupe when honeydew exists? I just don't I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't know nothing about that lifestyle or whatever y'all got going on. I don't understand. I don't get that. I don't get that. The pumpkin spice, sure. Pumpkin pie, mm-mm. Not when sweet potato pie exists. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. No cobbler in Ireland, but would love to try it. Well, you got to make it. You've got to be the first in Ireland to make cobbler. I feel like the Irish would love cobbler because it feels like, I mean, so cobbler to me, it it feels like a less ostentatious version of pie. I feel like cobblers are the less pretentious pie. It's more of like for the common person, the common lower to middle class family. I feel like they're not very fancy, they're very approachable, they're easy to serve, they're easy to make. Um, and you know, I don't know. I love a cobbler. I think they're so much better than pies. Honestly, truly. What up, baby? I'm in major pain. I had a lot of dental work done. Oh my God, Elkin Johnson. Are you eating ice cream 24/7? Wait a minute. The DM I just got is crazy. I just screamed. Sorry, that comment is crazy that I just got. Peach rosemary cobbler is my jam. Ooh, rosemary with the peach. That sounds incredible. Hey, Cho, how's it going? Hey, Ryan. It's been a difficult week for me so far, but I am surviving. I'm here. I'm making it, so I'm happy. Peach rosemary sounds really good. I stopped eating sweets long ago. I eat healthy. Well, eating sweets is not necessarily unhealthy. Overindulging in sweets is. That is tea. I don't know who he's talking about, but that's tea. This guy said I was wearing the hell out of my Superman shirt that I had on today. A Superman shirt. Are you a fan of Superman? Comic book hero? There are 15 people in the live stream and only 7 likes. What is going on? What's going on? I'm sorry your week isn't going well, but I'm glad you're powering through. I just had an emergency appendectomy yesterday. Turns out I really was full of shit. Oh my God. Are you not getting enough fiber? What's going on? You sound like Duke. You sound like him. He had to get an expensive rectal examination to get all the shit out of him and the toy that he ate that had him all clogged up. Um, Thanks for hitting those like buttons, y'all. Thanks for hitting the like buttons. I'm buff like Superman too. Remember when I told you I lift weights? I need to know who my friend is talking about. I need to know. I want to see. Gotta get that shit out. Take a laxative if needed. So I'm just curious. How does it get to that, Ryan? How does it get to the part where you're not pooping for days? I really do think that people don't realize how impactful your gut biome is and how regular pooping. And I'm sorry, this is TMI, but I'm a nutrition major, so this is kind of my jam. I'm okay talking about shit like this, literally, no pun intended. But I think If you are not taking a regular poop every day, then something is not completely optimized, right? And typically it should be consistent, like the same time of the day. If you're eating a regular diet, a consistent diet, and taking care of yourself, you should have like a typical time that you do what you do. It should be easy, effortlessly, easy to get out, no struggling. You know what I mean? Like that's a really big sign of health. And if that's not happening, you need to really evaluate or reevaluate your dietary decisions and choices. I got all compliments from guys today. Weird. But were you only around guys, Elgin Johnson? Hey, not the bomb. You majored in nutrition, bro, or what did you major? Nutrition. I majored in nutrition in college. I'm a nutrition Nazi, nutrition nerd, whatever you want to call it. Hi, Kenji, aka Mr. Fister. I never had an issue with bowel movements. My appendix was just impacted. Okay, got you. Okay, fair enough. Nathan, get that checked out. Friend of mine is doing their medical residency. He told me you'd be surprised how common it is for people to come to the ER needed surgery beside bedside because they're full of shit. Listen, I mean, I'm not shocked in the least because the typical American diet does not prioritize fiber because we don't prioritize vegetables and fruits. It's that simple. It's that simple. I think in general, people tend to focus everything on carbs and then protein, and they forget that fiber is really important. They forget that vegetables are really impactful when it comes to having optimal health. Um, I used to eat a lot of bread meat every other day, and you know beef is hard to digest, so all that meat I ate was backed up. It caused me back pains too. Um, yeah, I've heard that it can be hard to digest and metabolize beef. I was reading oats are bad for people. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Bacon, you love bacon. Fair enough. Red meat is the worst for anyone over 30. Lean fish and chicken is it. I was around women too, but they don't compliment guys unless they're older. I do get compliments from older women too. So full of poop, your back hurts? My goodness. Child, I'm trying to tell you. The girls got a lot going on. The girls got a lot going on. What's up, Mango Subprime? I need to know who are you talking about? I'm screaming. That is so funny. Oats ruin the lining of your intestines. Apparently, allegedly. I'll have to look. I'll have to look into that. I've heard that tossed around in a couple different conversations. Mr. Fifter says milled oats do, whole oats don't. I don't have a master's degree. I just studied in undergrad, 4 years at Miami University. You know, the one in Ohio, the first Miami, 1809. Are you going to start bushing your hair to get waves? Probably not. I'm trying. I'm trying. But who's to say whether I'm going to be consistent? Most likely not, but I am giving it another effort. We'll see. Oats are fine. Sounds like that person that's been reading Dr. Gundry, the leaky gut guy. That dude is nuts. Okay, guys. I don't know. I feel like as someone that has studied nutrition as long as I've studied it, I don't really get down with eliminating particular foods from your diet. Like I don't subscribe to that. Like demonizing specific foods. Um, when I say specific foods, I mean like whole foods, like real foods, not fucking Twinkies. Twinkies are not food. That's not a food, right? Those are created in a lab. Okay, so I'm talking about real food that spoils, like natural food. I don't really believe in like demonizing any particular food, and oats is one of those things. I know that we've gone into different waves of, oh my God, this is bad for you, don't ever eat this. Oh my God, this is bad for you, don't ever eat this. Oh, please eat that. But when it comes to natural whole foods, I don't think that there's any particular food that is something that you should completely avoid forever. Now, if you have a specific allergy to something, or it doesn't fit, or that nutritional profile doesn't fit into what your stop, or that particular um that particular food doesn't fit into your health goals in terms of macros or micronutrients, then yeah, then maybe the oats might not be for you, right? Um, but in general, I have not read enough information on any particular whole food that would lead me to believe that it should be eliminated from anyone's diet forever. That's just me. That's just me. Big love from London. Oh, hi, Skyline. How is London doing? How's the crime in London? What's going on with immigration in London? Tell me what's going on in London. Can you walk around with your Birkin bags? Because my friends, I have a very, very rich friend in London who she says, her name is Sophie. She says the girls can't walk with their Birkins anymore. Is that true? Hey, awesome sauce, what's going on? It's a bachelor's degree, Demola, bachelor's degree. You're smart and beautiful. I rarely come across men who is the full package, but thank you. Can't remember the doctor, was a brain doctor, I believe. Well, getting nutrition advice from a brain doctor, I don't know. First red flag. Stick to brains. He might want to stick to brains. Also, your cultural background has a huge background on your diet. What did your ancestors eat? That's true. Also, they alter fruits too. They are making fruits and vegetables in the lab too, so nothing is good for you. Well, they're making GMOs. Yes, they're genetically modifying everything. But this is why they have organic foods too. Even water has chlorine in it. Do you use a filter? I do not use a water filter. I don't. That's another thing that I find to be a little bit scammy, in my opinion. Um, I can taste differences between Toledo and Columbus, but in general, I feel like, and I don't know the science, and we have an expert here. I don't know if I can say specifically, but if someone wants to chime in and talk about the value of water filtration systems, I implore that person to chime in if they want. I'm not going to expose you though. Um, but no, I don't use water filtration systems. If I lived in Toledo, I 100% would. The reason I don't use one is because I have found that in Columbus, our water is pretty darn great. Um, it's not something I've looked into incredibly in a detailed way. Um, but anyway, um, do you use a filter? So no, DJ is hot. DJ is very hot. I love DJ. Brain doctors have some knowledge on the subject, I would think. On nutrition, don't do it, Joe. I own a fucking water treatment company. Well, then speak up. I want this is an opportunity for you to tell us the value of um, filtering your water. Because I'm not an expert. You are. Um, but I don't use filters. So convince me why. Um, I had a one night stand Monday, bro, with a BBW. What's a BBW? A big black woman? Well, how was it? Tell the class. How did you enjoy yourself? Would you do it again? Give us details. I have to go to the hospital in 3.5 hours for physio. I'm not in the mood. Are you near Lake Michigan? Yeah, I live in Ohio. I mean, I'm as close to Lake Michigan, closer than most people. I'm closer to Lake Erie than Lake Michigan. Why are you worried about it? What are you talking about, Bob? Why are you worried about what? Trump added 8 trillion to the national debt in his first administration. Is now adding 4 trillion more. It's pretty despicable what Trump is doing with the budget. Typical Democratic policy. I mean, historically speaking, he's pretty awful when it comes to our national budget. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Um, if you were on city water, you were all good. Maybe a carbon filter to polish your quality. If you were on a well, seriously lab test that water. It could shorten your life or seriously affect health. That's what I've heard. Now, that's what I was going to say before I started reading comments. In the city, like in Columbus, I feel great drinking the water. However, I have noticed that when I am in Toledo for a longer period of time and I wash my face with tap water, I break out. I swear to God, I've tested this. I have tested this. When I wash my face with tap water from the sink, I am irritated. It's ridiculous. So there is something to it. I think it really depends on the area that you live in. And yes, I am familiar with people who live in areas that use well water, and they've also told me how terrible it is. So yeah, I'm not into the filtering because I'm luckily in Columbus, Ohio. Um I have fun. I paid her 200, but I was so nervous, so I couldn't do the sex part. So she gave me head for an hour. I lasted that long, bro. Well, hopefully it was a great experience for you. When I said to pay for, you really went with it and took it, didn't you? 200 is a lot of money, though, is it not? Is that the going rate these days? 200 for a blowjob for 1 hour sounds a little expensive. Girl, work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Mm. I won't drink Florida tap water. Fuck that. I don't discuss politics, but Trump, they say Trump supposedly bringing the National Guards to Chicago, as he should. Clean up, clean up South Chicago since these black liberal leaders in Chicago won't do it, haven't done it in fucking decades. Let another bitch do it then. Hi, Mandy from Australia. I hate bottled water. We owned a multi-million-dollar bottled water plant and it sold it, but I'd rather drink bottled water than Florida tap water. I don't think I've ever had Florida tap water before in my entire life. Let's drink some tea. I may have to take the robe off, guys, because I'm gonna get really hot drinking this tea. Oh my God, Mandy. Thank you for the super chat so much. I appreciate it. Hi, love from Australia. All good down here. Can't stay. Have the best day. Shout out to Mandy, guys. Everyone give a shout out to Mandy for the super chat. We really appreciate the support. Super chat, becoming members, things of that nature is how I'm able to continue on creating content like this. So I implore you that if you really want to support the community and reinvest in the community, that is going to be a good way, an optional way to do it. If you want to go above and beyond than just engaging with the content, which is free, by the way, engaging is free, liking the stream is free, commenting is free. You know, if you ever miss a live stream, going back and watching that live stream is free. But if you want to go above and beyond, super chats, memberships are always appreciated. It's swampy, stagnant tap water. Mandy is the Aussie queen, better than Kylie. I don't know if she's better than Kylie Minogue. Don't say that. Now, I love Mandy. I do love Mandy. I love her so much. She's dear to my heart. But Kylie Minogue is the queen. Kylie, my girl. Not him sneezing. But Kylie Minogue, better than Kylie Minogue. Girl, that's a tough battle. That's a tough battle. But then again, Kylie Minogue has never given me a super chat. So it is close. It is close. I'll say that. I'll say that much. Um, I did listen to you, bro. I paid for it, but I agree. 200 seems expensive to me. I was expecting more than just head. But you said you couldn't get it up. You couldn't do what you needed to do, D-Mola. So why is it her fault? Why is it her fault? You said you were nervous. The house. You were too nervous to go all the way. So you paid for the full shebang and only got, you know, the preamble. You only got the preamble to the shebang. But that's on you. Do better next time. Be better prepared. I still work. I'm not a full-time content creator. I do part-time. Though right now I'm working a lot more because we're in a particularly busy season. When when the kids come back to school, I work in Columbus, but when the kids come back to school, we seem to become a bit busier. Um, it's just that season. People have more free time in the summer, so they kind of cook their own meals and all that jazz. But when work starts again, school starts again, people get into the routines of like, okay, I need to go out to dinner. I need convenience, things of that nature. So we're a little bit more busy. So I am working a bit more than I would like to. However, I have some financial goals in the back of my mind that I'm working on right now that is requiring me to work a bit more on my traditional job. And the restaurant really needs me pretty desperately, if I'm being quite frank. They need me pretty desperately. So I'm working for them more than I'd like to. Um, Kylie is our queen. Do you know Princess Diana seemed perfect but dealt with dandruff? We know this because they found her head and shoulders on the dash. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible. Bless ya. Cotton socks. That was nice. I leave with a smile. Well, have a good day, Mandy. Thank you again for the super chat. I really, really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but the fact that you did shows how benevolent you are. Your benevolence knows no bounds. You're right, bro. I couldn't, but she said I lasted longer than any other guy she ever had from the head. I think because I was semi hard, bro. Well, what an experience. But if you got $200 to spare, hopefully your investment accounts are doing well too. Hopefully those are doing well. What that brokerage account hitting at these days? You don't have to answer that, by the way. Girl, not broke, but you had $200. You weren't too broke for some punani. You weren't too broke to dig your hands in the cookie jar. So I was accosted by a homeless guy in Penn Station the other day. I'm so sorry, autist. I'm so sorry about that. I hate that we're allowing the homeless to suffer um, in public and at the detriment to law abiding citizens. I'm so sorry that we've allowed this in our society. And hopefully, I can only hope that we're on the other side and that things will get better moving forward. I'm so sorry. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. I almost got into a fight. I told you guys the story how I almost got into a fight with. I don't know if he was homeless or not, but I can only assume because what other motherfucker would be demented and mentally ill enough to start a fight with a random person on the street? Um, it's ridiculous. The homeless problem in Canada is terrible. Well, no shocker there. Are they killing people up there? Is the government killing folks, Nathan, in Canada? What's going on? I heard they were killing folks. Homeless people can be law abiding. Well, they can, but most are not. Um, I didn't have any money to give him, and he got in my face and cursed me out. I'm so sorry. You look like your hands are huge, bro. I think you got hands. I have big hands. I have big fucking hands. I do. I have big hands. I am. You're a law abiding homeless person. Well, thank God for that, Michael. Be a good example for others. And hopefully, you're not homeless forever. Hopefully, you're getting the support that you need and you're putting in the effort to get out of this vicious cycle of homelessness. One of the things that I think is so incredibly awful and unfortunate is that once you fall into the pits of poverty, it is so much exponentially harder to get out of that cycle, which is why we should offer real support to those that are facing homelessness. They have a suicide program that's out of control. I know. That's why I'm asking if they're killing bitches up there right now. I mean, yeah, killing folk that's crazy to me. That's crazy. Ima- imagine Imagine sanctioning, giving the government the ability to kill you. The government. We're talking about governments that typically, more often than not, I'm speaking from an American perspective, I'm not Canadian, but imagine giving the government that is the culprit of so many issues, the reason for so much devastation in our nation. Imagine giving them the power or the ability to kill you and to expect that system to not be abused. It's terrible. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Of course, he introduced it. Of course, he introduced it. The homo that he is. Of course, he introduced it. Yes, and most homeless people in Ireland are, and I'm doing great, thank you. Well, that must be great for Ireland. It must be great to be homeless in Ireland because most of the homeless here in the US are not that, unfortunately. Um, unfortunately. And I hate that. I've seen some of the people that I work with, out on the street because you guys know I work with the homeless every weekend, and I've seen them in public, and if sometimes it's um, disheartening to see them on the street. Um, it's disheartening. Trudeau is hated here. He finally had to resign. Thank God for that. What a blessing to Canada. I hear good things about the homeless in Australia. What's going on with the homeless in Australia? What's the tea there? Hey, James Rubino, what's going on? Looking for some new shows to watch. Um, New shows to watch. I'm not really a TV watcher. I'm more of an anime watcher. Um, New TV shows to watch. Um, I did watch a TV show on Netflix a while ago. I think it was called Reindeer Games or Baby Rain. I think it's called no Baby Reindeer. Baby Reindeer. Watch Baby Reindeer. It's gripping television. Gripping television. Gripping television. It's like 12 episodes, something like that. Or not even that much. I'm coming off a benzoid currently. Is that for depression? But now we have Carney, even worse. Well, that sucks. Hey, Ichimaru, what's going on? Apparently, in Australia, the homeless don't scream or attack others. They just trying to get their shit together. Well, I don't know if there's a difference in culture in Australia versus America. I don't know why there is that difference, but of course, um, my perspective on the homeless is based entirely on my experiences with the homeless here in America. So I'm happy to hear that the homeless population is much better in Ireland and Australia. Um, I don't know what to say. I mean, what do you want me to say? I don't know. I'm watching The Summer I Turned Pretty is so good. I forgot to join your Discord last time. Well, it is pinned in the comment section below if you're on mobile. Just copy and paste that link into your web browser and you'll be invited to the Discord then. Or if you're on PC, it's pinned the comment above. Again, copy and paste that link into your web browser. You can't right now since you're not home. Well, again, you don't have Discord on your phone. Again, Ichimaru, if you just copy and paste it into your web browser, it'll bring up Discord on your phone. And this is just in Western Australia, from what my friends there tell me. I live in a small Canadian city and we have homeless everywhere. I wonder why that is, Nathan. Oh, it's only on PC? Sure. Well, you can go to any of my videos and join the Discord that way, Ichimaru, or you can just hit me up in a private DM and I'll send you an invite personally. I'll send you an invite personally. That's funny. Okay. There is 6 million people in Ireland and 20K homeless. Most are families. Getting to know DJ on Discord. He's cool peeps. I can see why he's a mod. Well, he is cool, but he's not a mob because he's cool. He's a mob because he is trustworthy, dependable, keeps a cool composure about himself, and is respectful. Roblox messed up. They sued a guy who catched predators. You know what, Ichimaru? I've been looking into. Oh, I haven't been looking into it yet, but I've been meaning to look into this story because it keeps popping up on my Twitter feed, and I bookmarked a couple um, chains about it or tweet threads about it, and I have not looked into it. But I know they banned him, and then I know they also banned a bunch of other people connected to him. And it sounds crazy to me that they're now trying to sue him. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. Have you ever been on medication for depression? No, never. I've never been on any medication in my entire life. Flattery will get you everywhere. It sure will. The west side of Columbus at the Hollywood Casino has hella homeless people, but casino are so rich. Oh my God, D Mola, we used to have a house on the west side of Columbus. Don't piss me off. I'm gonna get pissed off talking about this. I'm gonna get pissed off talking about this. I just know. I'm gonna get pissed. We used to have a house over on the west side because we thought incorrectly that the casino's there and it's gonna develop. We can get in before all the rich people. Like fine. We're gonna play the long game. Well, um, that did not fucking work. Um, wait, am I paused? Did I pause, guys? Can you guys still hear me? Not me frozen in the house. Oh, you can hear, but you can't see. Um, what the fuck is wrong? Oh my god. So I'm frozen, but you guys can't hear me? That's annoying. Let me flip the camera around. Oh, that's not working. Okay. That was weird. That was very weird. Can you hear me now? Can you see me? I think you can see me now. That's weird. That was weird. Okay. Um. So anyway, yeah, we owned a place on the west side, and it was terrible. What a terrible experience. We ended up trying to evict our tenants, and we couldn't because there was a COVID moratorium. Disgusting. They destroyed our house. They destroyed our fucking house. There was shit everywhere. They let their kids and their cats piss and shit in the basement. They broke multiple radiators. They locked themselves out of the house once. So instead of calling us, they broke a window to get inside the house. They were late with rent payments. There were some months they didn't pay us. And, there was one woman who lived there, but then she brought in all her illegal alien family members, a bunch of fucking men. You mean to tell me you got four fucking men living in a home, working in fucking construction, but none of you sons of bitches can get a job and keep money in your fucking pockets when there's five adults living in this fucking house? Are you kidding me? During COVID, by the way, mind you, a time period where construction was booming. There was the most construction we've ever seen in 20 fucking years was happening during COVID. I have friends who work in construction, who own construction companies. I was in the middle of trying to redo my backyard. I've shown you guys the backyard. You guys have seen the backyard, right? It's a beautiful backyard that we have. I went to my friend and said, "Hey, Brett, can you do my backyard? I want to give business to my friends, right?" He told me, "Sorry, Cho, I'm booked until October of next year." Crazy. So you mean to tell me you got four motherfucking men who say they work in construction that don't have work that can't help to pay $1,500 a month? Are you fucking kidding me? It's just so. I mean, I don't know. let me just move on from that. Um, um, hold on, I'm getting all these DMs during my live stream. Anyway, let me catch up in chat. Um, Bob's rule number one: do what feels good. Are you a hedonist? Hedonistic? Hedonistic? How do you pronounce that? Hedonism? Hedonism? Um. Oh, by the way, if you ever need a mod, I'm here. I've been a Discord mod, YouTube mod, and a Roblox mod for a game a few times, so I'm pretty good at that. Not a guy who was fat. I've been in the gym for 6 years. Wait, that's a random factoid. I'm not fat. Do I give off that energy that I don't want fat people to be working beside me or as colleagues? What's going on? Wait a minute. That is like the craziest picture I've ever seen. I have to. I have to screenshot that. I have to screenshot that as like that was your pitch to becoming mod. Like, don't worry, I'm not fat. Like, wait. Oh my god. Wait, that is really funny. Wait, stop. Wait a second. Oops. Wait, guys. Wait, I have to that has to be that had to be recorded. That had to be recorded. Black conservatives are the worst. Stockholm syndrome. Okay, thank you, Brian Sweet, for the comment. Are you on our Discord, Jen? Rule one from mod consideration is active on the Discord. Yes, you have to be active. By the way, I would tell you. Okay, let's talk about the mod situation for a second. I'm not going to get into specifics tonight, but I have had a shitty track record of picking moderators for my community. I have had so many mods cause fucking drama. I'm done with those types of mods, okay? And because I've had moderators that have caused drama either here on YouTube or on Discord, it has now ruined it for most people becoming mods in the future. So I'm going to become extremely strict when it comes to all future mods, okay? First of all, you have to be fucking active, period, okay? Both here on the YouTube channel and on the Discord channel, right? Full stop. If you're not active on the YouTube channel and the Discord channel, you're never becoming the fucking mod. Never, ever, 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 okay? Period, okay? Second of all, you've got to abide by all the rules, right? And there are no second chances. I'm done giving people second chances. I'm done. I'm actually done doing that because it has taken up so much of my energy and free time that I don't fucking have. Okay. So, it's crazy because being a moderator for me is not a hard job, right? It's not really a job that's like an esteemed position. On YouTube, you don't have to moderate anything because this is a free speech platform. So the only thing you are doing on YouTube is moderating spam. You're basically like the garbage man, right? You're not moderating people being mean to each other. You're not moderating, bad opinions. You're not moderating people being mean. You're not moderating anything other than spam. So the idea that people are just so ready to become a mod on this YouTube channel, I don't know. It's weird, number one. But number two, it's not that big of a fucking deal. On Discord, it's a bit different. It's not the wild wild west that the YouTube channel is because the Discord channel is a bit more intimate and it's a bit more focused on community building. So the Discord channel is not necessarily a free speech platform as the YouTube platform is, right? Because on Discord, the assumption is that we are a community and we are trying to become friends. So we want to encourage people to be respectful and we want people to always listen to mods, right? We also do not want mods to be shifting their weight around or anything like that, right? So I'm sorry for the rant, but there's just been a lot of shit going on with mods lately that's got me a little perturbed that I want to get off my chest. And when people come and say, "Oh, I want to be a mod," it's like, well, here we go fucking again with another problematic motherfucker bitch. Here we go again. Not you, Ichimaru. I'm just speaking in generalities. Okay. So yes, that pitch was really funny. You telling me that you're not fat, consider me for mod. Listen, you're already halfway there now, I guess, because that's funny. But you have to join the Discord, and you've got to be active, and I'll consider you in the future. But I'd rather have no mods than have problematic mods. And I really fucking mean that moving forward. I'd rather have no mods at all than have problematic mods. Okay? Okay. Cho, would you ever consider moving to a country like Brazil where the US dollar is worth considerably more there? No, probably not. I love America. And I have not traveled to Brazil, so I don't know. I probably would move to Spain, but I would also have a home in in America. I would never give up my residency in America for any other country. That's for damn sure. What trade is best in your opinion? I have no idea. I'm not knowledgeable enough in the trades to actually know which is the best. And also, that's an open-ended question. What do you mean the best? Do you mean the best paying? Because that's something you can just Google, right? If that's your parameters. Do you mean like best work-life balance? Um, Least stressful? I don't know. That's a good question, Moshko. But what are your opinions? If Since you're asking the question, maybe you might have an answer that you already have in mind. By the way, where I live, an 8-year-old died due to a house fire in her sleep. And fun fact, the firefighters didn't even have water. Oh my God, that's terrible. Damn, bro, it was that bad, all that shit. So you finally moved out of the West behind the casino. Fuck that. Well, I didn't live there. My partner and I are landlords, so we owned a property there. Let it go off, Cho. Hi Elijah, and her parents weren't even home. That sounds so fucked up, Ichimaru. Cho, you look like you lost some weight. I don't know. You want to see how much I weigh? Let's see how much I weigh. Wait a second. I'm at 171.5 pounds. 175 pounds. I mean, no, 171 pounds. Wait, 171.5 pounds is how much I currently weigh. That's with this robe on. So I'm more like 170 probably. More like 170 pounds approximately. That's my current weight. Fat shamer Cho. I mean, if you ever need a mod, don't choose me because I will ban the regulars as a not funny joke. I'm glad to know that, Autis. Chubby not allowed. Screenshot it. People tend to assume that Discord mods are obese and etc. I am fat, so no mod job for me. Guys, stop. I mean, shipping. Can I be one? I have to apologize for the shaming that they've gone through with you. Great pitch. Just join the Discord, and me and the team will review and go through application with you. No fatties allowed. We are all inclusive. Typically it's me and Cho that will reach out to you on this. Oh my god. Don't worry, I don't cause fights. I'm a top mod. We love tops in this house. We love a good top. We like bottoms too, but we love a good top too. Um, it's not moderator, it's personal assistant. Well, listen, you might be right. Listen, I think the most I've had mods do, really the biggest job, is reminding me of shit. Like during, because I forget all the time. I will yap in this stream. I will yap in this stream, and then like I'll forget. So you have to remind me of things. Like if you want me to watch a TV show, or oh Cho, check out this music video, or oh Cho, check out this video game, oh Cho, check out this new skin cream for your face. Bitch, I'ma forget it. You need to tag me or send me a DM on Discord or post it in the Discord, and then that's the only time I'll remember something. So mods, I'm usually asking the mods, remind me of this, remind me of that. Don't let me forget this. Don't let me forget that. That's what mods. I mean, that's what mods do here on the YouTube side of things. Um, sounds like you paid decent money to your moderator. I do. The mods are paid very well here in the Cho community, the Yapper community. All the love that I give them, all the love that I give them, absolutely. I agree. Every time I would go to the casino, I would hear gunshots and police sirens going past. So I can't imagine living there. My cousin lived there, but she moved, bro. I see why now. We chat so much shit on Discord. We talk about you. We do. MOP, you're an honorary mod, like a mod without the downside. I make sure I freeze your palm. I am sorry, Cho. You're good, Bob. No one is picking on me, Elijah. It's just that the media thinks Discord mods has no lies. Well, sometimes they don't. Imagine being a black gay Republican. Holy shit. Imagine Daniel Garrett. Imagine. Very successful over here. Imagine. Imagine. You don't have to imagine. It's real. It's real. Daniel Garrett. He gripped that mic like it was the daintiest cream puff in the kingdom. Period. Yes, period, Dusty Baseman. This is a dainty cream puff. This is a dainty cream puff in the kingdom. The daintiest cream puff. Um, I'm guessing 158. The road weighs 22 pounds for fuck's sake. Not y'all saying I weigh 150. I weigh 100. I weigh 170. I have a big ass. You guys have you if you've seen the workout shorts on YouTube, then you know I have a fatty. I've got a dump truck back there. It's all in the ass. How tall am I? I'm 6 feet tall. Hey Ben W, did you beat Libra? You listen, Ben. I don't want to hear a good evening. I don't want to see a hello. I don't want to see a how are you doing. I only want to see you say I beat that motherfucking bitch's ass. Did you beat Libra tonight? That's all I want to see. That's all I want to know. I like a good side. What's a side? What is a side? Hey VHS 201, long time no see. How are you doing? You did not? I'm haunted, but the Libra voodoo is crazy. Listen, that's also been part of why my week has been terrible because I've been fighting against Libra and we've been losing. Like Ben W and I, we have been fighting Libra and Elden Ring Night Rain all week long. And Libra has been fucking our shit up. She's been rocking our world and not in a good way. She has been fucking us with no lube, no spit, nothing. Raw. It's been terrible. It's been terrible. It's been a living hell. Like the trauma and the PTSD I will have is insurmountable at this point. Like I really just want to jump off a bridge. It's been that bad. It's been terrible. It's been absolutely terrible. Um, how are you, VHS? Long time no see. I'm sorry I haven't slid in your DMs in a very long time to check in and see how you're doing. What's going on? Nathan will do it for free. You're gonna wake up with a heavy shitty head. It's 5:29 a.m. Where do you live, Ichimaru? Also, has anyone watched Black Clover? It's a peak anime. Listen, I tried with Black Clover. I tried. I tried. It's not my vibe. It's not my vibe. Black Clover's not my vibe. And you would think that someone like me who loves Soul Eater, which I know is a low tier anime, don't I'm not gonna fight with you about it. I know it's a low tier anime. I love Soul Eater. So you would think that I would also love Black Clover, but I don't. I just don't. I think Peak calling it Peak does a disservice to actual Peak anime. In my opinion, in my honest opinion. You need okay, Ichibaru, you gotta join the Discord channel so we can fight about anime. You really need to join the Discord channel so that we can fight about anime. Hey Cho, we should probably have a Zoom call about the mod situation here and what we can do to improve the issues I'm seeing. You're not a mod, Elijah. Can you do a call on Tuesday? I cannot do a call on Tuesday. You welterweight, bruh. Welterweight? What's welterweight? A side is where you just suck dick, right? No anal or anything. Oh, I probably would love a side. I would love a side. Girl, why? um, that's funny. Black Clover is trash. My ex is trash. Well, hey Drake, what's going on? How are you? A Zoom call about the boss situation is sending. Listen, we do. We do. We need to have a Zoom call. We do, right? Um, how are you, Drake? What's going on, Drake? Good evening. Good evening. I love how Elijah is just trying so hard to be professional. Well, Elijah it can be very professional. He's a very professional man when he wants to be, and at other times he's not so professional. He picks and chooses, but most of the time he's very professional. I have tea to spill in voice chat after stream. I'll spill all the tea. Okay, I'll be there. We're not gonna be live much longer anyway. No worries. I will send you an invite to your email address for Wednesday. Speak then. Okay, fair enough, Elijah. All the mods are here tonight. You're just high on adrenaline? Oh no, girl. Not that. I'm your simp side. Thank you, Bob, for being my simp side. Um, hold on, BRB. Okay. Mixed baby girl. I'm handsome. Elijah, could you please prepare a detailed PowerPoint, Vereen, our effectiveness and efficiency? Yeah, put them to work, DJ. Put them to work. Or not. Hmm. I have a man, but thank you. Oh my God. How are you tonight? Um, you laugh, Cho, but it's a critical situation. No, a PowerPoint is not needed. Me and Cho will chat and report back. Well, you heard him, DJ. Elijah and I are going to chat. We're going to chat and we're going to get on a Zoom call and discuss the situation. You keep saying I'm not a mod, but I was promoted last week as a mod. I don't know who you were promoted by. Who were you promoted by, Elijah? Um, how is everyone feeling moving into the? Do we have plans for the weekend? Wait, my man's is Jesus and only Jesus. My girlfriend is my girlfriend and my only girlfriend. So you got a lot of shit going on, Drake. You got a lot going on. Ask the questions, Ben. Ask the questions that we want to ask. Ask the questions that you want to that we need that the people need answered. See, this is why I need to keep in more contact with Drake because his life moves really fast. Things move just like he drives cars, very fast. Life happens fast, honey. I'm going to see my girlfriend Friday to Monday. So Drake fucks Scott. Gaslight, grow up, Ben. Pretty sure a $200 super chat will get you my. Well, that is true. Now that is definitely true. A $200 super chat will definitely get you mod on the YouTube channel. It definitely will get you moderated. You can fast track with a payment. It's that simple. Um, Drake says, "I had a man, no longer a man. I like women better." Okay, well that's T. How long is this live gonna be? Not much longer, Ichimaru. Ben wants to know what happened. Drake says, "I change holes like I change clothes." Well, how much do the girls know about this about the new girlfriend, Drake? I'm not gonna say much else, but I do have questions about the new girlfriend, but I don't want to ask them publicly. Not the last dragon. No. Not the last dragon. DJ is the last dragon. The last dragon. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god. Stop, DJ. DJ is the last dragon of the community. I feel like the dragons are dropping like flies. We started off as a strong male, straight man, category community. The dragons are dropping like flies. Um, Drake, that is not a flex. Well, it isn't. Being a whore is not a flex. We don't. We slut shame here in this house. I'm a proud slut shamer. I am. Being a slut, and a whore. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your physical health. It's not good for your spiritual health, and it's not good for your financial health either. It's not. It's not good. It doesn't satisfy any of the major categories in your life. So, thank you so much, Cypher, for the super chat. Money for your graveyard fund. Buy some land. Listen, I need that. I need that graveyard fund. Thank you so much, Cypher, for your benevolence. I really, really appreciate you. Well, let me scroll back up because I missed some comments. Zell the man, hey SK. I know I was trying out being gay, decided it wasn't for me. Well, you tried it out and it's not for you. Sometimes you gotta just try things out and maybe it's not for you. Okay. What's your schedule again? Well, we go live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Wednesdays as well. And then we have a bonus stream sometime during the week, typically on Mondays in the afternoon. We have a afternoon stream, but that's only for members only. Cho, last time you and the partner done it, I'm not telling you that information. What, girl? I don't talk that much about my partner. I like to keep his information private. Um, but I did tell you guys about how we tried switching positions. It didn't work out, but it is what it is. I'm back. Oxycodone knocks me the fuck out. Welcome back, Ryan. The girls don't know. They won't know for a while. Okay, I'm not gonna say shit. If I win the Powerball tonight, I will give you a decent choice pick, bruh. Oh, he's single. He's single out here. Mm. Okay, DM me. Drake is becoming a father soon. He's already a father. What are you talking about? We love Harrison in this house. We're a Harrison stands. We are a Harrison stands in this house. I need a fucking mug. I need to really get on my um what, bro? How did this shit get out? How did what get out? How did what get out? Okay, well, I'm gonna head to bed. Y'all gotta wake up and work out in the morning. Good for you, Ben W. I've been waking up and running, by the way. I'm like one of yous. I'm one of yous people that wake up and work out. I've been waking up and running in the morning because my partner told me I can't run at night anymore because of all the issues with the fucking homeless. So he told me I can't do that anymore. So I've been waking up in the morning to run. It's been nice. Um, I think DJ might be a little more queen than he lets on. Now he's gone. Ben W's honestly the worst mod. Okay, Elijah. DJ is omnipotent. And not Ben W still being here. Girl, not the girls trying to drag Ben. Not Elijah dragging Ben. Stop. How's it going, DJ? We'll be strikers together. Yeah, Ryan's a striker too. How the fuck you a mob but don't mob properly? Are you actually becoming a dad? He's already a dad, Autist. Oh, I'm being dragged. Not Elijah coming for Ben W. Ben W's in trouble. He's in the hot seat tonight. Mixed martial. I'm already a dad, but another one on the way. Well, what he said it, not me. Possibly another, but we don't know yet. How do you not know yet, Drake? Were you trying to have a child? What is going on? What is going on? Now you know I gotta keep it real. Cause you're talking to Cho here. You're talking to your big brother here. We've got to be more careful. We've got to be more intentional. We've got to have more impulse control. Like, okay. So, Cho, you need to wear condoms. Well, you must be talking about Drake. But yes. Um, someone tell Ben to go already. Period. I need to start doing cardio and running. Ben W, be careful. He's overly babyish. Just kidding. Just kidding. What do you mean he told you no? Elijah, do you? Why do you hate me? Girl, you don't want to know me. You guys are funny. I mean, tell him to stop if he don't abandon is occurring. It's not hate, just not found. You've timed me out and banned me before for absolutely no reason. I don't think Ben has ever timed anybody out. Ben is just here for the vibes, honey. Ben is like an honorary mod because he's like one of my besties. I've known him on the internet for like ever, right? But Ben just be here for the vibes, to be honest, right, Ben? I mean, you just be here for the vibes. I haven't banned anyone or timed out anyone. That's what I just said. I have not done that. The gaslighting. Elijah is many things. A gaslighter, a gaslighter, definitely one of those things. Arguing with mod to spam. Well, I mean, you can argue with a mod, but if a mod, so let me clarify, Drake. Arguing with a mod is not a bannable offense. Not listening to a mod is a bannable offense. If a mod tells you to stop a certain behavior, if it's coming off as spam, that becomes bannable. But just disagreeing with the moderator is not bannable. Um, no, Troy, I wasn't trying to have kids. Well, Drake, I'm gonna tell you a little secret about biology that you may not know. But when you don't use protection and you ejaculate into a woman, that is you literally, quite literally, attempting to create a baby. That's how the birds and the bees works. So, so I don't know. You know, condoms, there are IUDs, there are a litany of ways to prevent childbirth. And maybe she's really fertile. I don't know. Maybe she's just really fucking fertile. I don't know. But I find it to be a bit reckless, I'll say. Little reckless to just be popping babies out. And y'all not married either. What's going on? Come on now. Come on, Drake. So you got some tea to spill. How do you know this girl? How long have you known this girl? How long have y'all been girlfriend, boyfriend? Because Ben W, you just got done telling us that you were seeing a guy. You weren't dating him, but you went out on a date with the guy. That wasn't too long ago. So when all this stuff, you gotta listen. Somebody get the calculator out because we gotta get the timeline together. We gotta get the timeline together. Um, for this whole situation. Um, um, nothing is more sassy than a black gay man who gives no fucks to give. That's me. Anyway, go to sleep, and hopefully, when you wake up, you get a better attitude and approach to the mod stuff. Elijah, knock it off. No more arguing. Amanda Seals is a bigot. She is. You better talk to the chat like your mama. Ben was here before me. Ben has seniority. I have literally not done anything. Another loose cannon of a mod. Elijah's rage baiting the house. He's good at that. Elijah loves a rage bait. He's just like me. He's just like me. He loves a rage bait. What Amanda said to Jill Stein was ridiculous. What did she say to Jill Stein? Yeah, Ben W don't give a fuck. I can tell you right now, he don't give a fuck. He's playing along. You can just view me as VIP, like from Twitch, because I really don't be modding. T, that's the T. See, so to give you guys a little bit of reference, when I first got into YouTube, I wanted to add some moderators that I just really trusted. So not necessarily people that were actually going to do the actual moderating, but Ben W is someone that I trust highly. I trust him a lot more than a lot of you other people, and I'm just being real. And it's because we have a very deep friendship. I have known Ben W for, I don't even know. Has it been 10 years? It's been over 10 years, hasn't it? It's been a long time. Like, I've known him longer, almost longer than I've known my partner. When did you? I forget how long we've known each other. Ben W. Anyway, Ben is here for the vibes. Drake was also here before me. Seniority Supreme. I have two condom babies, so shh. What do you mean, two condom babies? Uh oh, not the biology class. Okay, possibly two now. Okay. This chat is almost as spicy after last streams. Listen, the chats have been spicy lately. Oh, 6, 7 years. Okay, that sounds accurate. 6, 7 years. Correct? If you don't use birth control, you are trying to get pregnant. I realized my condom was a year expired when she gave me a head. I'm safe, bro. It didn't rip. Does the plastic still protect me? It depends on whether she gets pregnant or not. Drake, are you going to wife this woman? I want Ryan to ejaculate in me. Oh my God. Paternity court? Call Lauren Lake. Not paternity court. That's the plan. Oh. 20 people and only 15 likes. You hoes need to like it up. That's true. We got 18 people here in the chat, only 14 likes. That means 4 of you guys are fake as fuck. Frauds. Liars. Who would trust Dollar Bob? Oh, I don't know, Zane. I used to be your social media assistant, which is crazy. I actually paid you like W2 and all, right? Crazy, right? Girl, not 10 years. It feels like 10 years. It feels like 10 years. It was 2017. For some reason, I thought that you were there during the Guild Wars 2 days, but you weren't. That's crazy. Ichimaru's back. I'm 24. That's when you secretly remove the rap. You gay as hell. I am. Very, very gay as hell, Dwight. Um, Conception by swallowing. Dollar Bob would breed an army. You could have been anything in the world, but you chose gay. Well, that's the way your dad likes me, Dwight man. Your father loves me to be gay, so that's what I chose. You know. She got cooked. She got cooked bad. Amanda Seals got cooked bad. Are we going to discuss the Amanda Seals situation? Probably not, because I'm tired. Sorry, that's a little bit clickbaity, I guess, to not even discuss it. But she got cooked. Cooked, roasted, spit roasted, flipped on the side, burnt crispy on both sides. I mean, she did. Um, you were here during the Smash days. Yeah, I joined your community by your Arena Smash Bros. Yes. Okay, yes, yes, that's true. Have a good night, Ben W. Have a good run in the morning. Have a good run. Yeah, she definitely got cooked. Guys, we're gonna end the stream. If because I'm tired and I've got shit to do. I've got to wake up in the morning. I got to run in the morning. I got things to do. We are gonna hang out in the Discord channel for a little bit, so feel free to join that if you want. The link to the Discord is linked below. If you or it's pinned below. If you're on mobile, it's pinned up top. If you're on PC, I do work tomorrow. Amanda Seals always looks like a fool. There are no circumstances or situations where she does not look like a fool. So, yeah, I've got a marathon to run, guys. I'm training. Yeah. So thank you to everyone that stopped by. Shout out to Cypher. Shout out to Mandy from Australia for the super chats. I really, really appreciate the monetary donations. It really helps to keep this ship running. So thank you so much. You're the only maggot that doesn't remove people who have an opinion about Trump the pedo. Well, Kevin, I believe in freedom of speech. And you have the right to believe in what you believe in. And I want to indulge you in conversation. I know I called you a cunt the last time you were here, Kevin Kevs, but I like you a lot because you stand up for what you believe in. You speak your truth. You speak your opinion. You don't give a fuck what I got to say or what anybody else has to say. I appreciate that. So you're always welcome here, Kevin, to share your ideas, to criticize my ideas, and vice versa. So I appreciate you so much, Kevin Kevs. There's something really attractive about a person that will walk into a room where they're outnumbered and they will still speak their fucking truth. So I admire you, Kevin Kevs. I disagree with you. I think you're a cunt sometimes, but I'm happy you're here. Okay? Um, did I call you a cunt? I call everybody a cunt though. Really, Kevin Kevs, it's a term of endearment. Honestly, it's a term of endearment at this point. That's my life. I say what needs to be said. Period, Kevin. Period. And I admire that about you. I admire that about you. Honestly, truly, I really do. I definitely admire that about you. Um, can't call people cunts anymore. Well, that's only in the Discord channel, right? So because of all the so for the mods on Discord, we're adding some rules to the Discord channel because of some recent fucking events. So yes, there's gonna be a little bit more authoritarianism on the Discord channel, I believe, because you bitches don't know how to fucking act. But that doesn't change the YouTube rules where it really matters. YouTube, like I said before, is a bit different than Discord. There are not many rules here on the YouTube channel, and that will not be changing. But for Discord, where I'm trying to build a community and build a community of friends and supporters, I think it calls for a little bit of a different set of rules. And we're working through those kinks right now together as a Discord community. Um, I read that over the past. So yes, I will not be calling anybody a cunt in the Discord channel, but here in the YouTube live stream, I'll call you whatever the fuck I want to call you. Um. Oh, don't call me out. Sorry. I mean, sorry. I wasn't trying to. This cunt. These bitches ain't loyal, bruh. I've been called cunt a few times, but I wear that like a badge of honor. Okay, guys, we're gonna go. I'm gonna drink tea. I'm gonna be chatting on Discord. So join the Discord if you wanna chat. We'll all be in a little chat. Um. So anyway, guys, I'll talk.